fall into the groove with electronic music on Laguna Limelight Radio with Scott David and Steve the Ruckus Wheelin', Wednesday nights, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Subscription and download free at iTunes. Playing electronic music from all over the world. Connect with us at info@ocprivilege.com. Join us for live DJ sets, artist interviews, quick tips on how to DJ and produce electronic music, great digs, ticket giveaways, updates on local music festivals and events, and electronic music news updates. On top of all that, we have a lot of fun here, so let's get into it. Fall into the groove.
With a lyrical smelter.
Wow, what a way to start the show. That's the Beach Boys with God Only Knows, and that's Aeroplane Bootleg Remix. And the reason I'm playing that for is because for the first time in 12 years, KX935 has secured the Irvine Bowl for the Beach Boys Music Festival on September the 27th. And if you guys want to be there and enjoy the show, just go to kx935.com and click on Buy Tickets. There you go. So welcome to Laguna Limelight. I am Steve the Ruckus Whelan.
And I'm Scott David over here. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing? And in studio, we have DJ matphilly.
Hello.
Philly.
Hi.
How you
Hello,
doing, sir?
hello.
Am I loud enough? We good?
You can be a little bit louder.
1, 2. Hey, what's up, guys? Radio, what's up?
Don't be shy. We got all the controls.
I love this. And we also have Jessica say hello. Maybe one more.
Hi.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Turn you up a little bit. All right, and matphilly, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been a musician since as far as I can remember. I got parents that play music instruments. I played in a lot of hardcore and metal bands growing up until about 2011 when I decided to enter electronic music.
Very cool.
I've been DJing since the summer of 2011. I started producing in 2012, and I've kind of been to the races since then.
Busy bee.
Yeah. This
Working away in the
guy
hive.
does it all. He plays instruments. He produces music. He has his own record label.
I heard you make your own breakfast too.
I make killer nachos.
That's what. Yeah, no, that's what Jessica's
Snacks.
for, right? Breakfast. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I? It's a bit chauvinistic, isn't it?
But I'm always
She's only
interested-
laughing because of the fact that I'm the one that makes the breakfast.
I'm always interested to know what other artists eat when they're performing or writing or whatever.
Oh man, it depends. Like, when you're broke, it's the 99-cent menu
It's top
for the
ramen.
rest of your life. Yeah, exactly. I went from like when I toured was double cheeseburgers from McDonald's, and then like taking the hot water from 7-Eleven to fill up like my cup of noodles if I
Oh,
had to.
man.
But sometimes you get lucky and they feed you like spaghetti or something nice. So it varies, I guess.
So this track right here, this is someone under your label.
Yes, this is a guy named Joey. Shout out to Joey Briggs.
Joey.
His name, he goes under the moniker Flax. This is actually his band's remix, the Briggs, called This Is LA. It's actually a known track if you're an LA Kings fan. By the way, go Kings, Stanley Cup champions. So yeah, he remixed to it. It's on our Punk Goes EDM compilation. You could pick up for free.
Oh, very cool.
So what's this one coming in the background?
Where can people find that?
You can go to allthehyperecords.bandcamp.com to pick that up or grab it or check out other stuff.
Bandcamp.com. So maybe search the Briggs.
You could search all the hype records. It'll be in the
Hype records.
yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yep.
So going back to food, we're talking about food. I love to just eat vegetables and
Oh God,
fish.
I don't.
Freshly
Cabbage
cooked in
and
iron
sprouts.
skillets. Thanks to Steve here introducing
go.
me to the iron skillet.
I actually don't eat a vegetable in my life to save me. So
You don't like the greens?
No, corn and potatoes, if you would even consider that vegetables, is probably as far as I go. And my parents have disowned me since then. So no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, they've really been upset for years that I'd never touch a vegetable.
Oh man.
So
Are you what's your blood type?
I don't know. Z +7. I couldn't tell you.
7.
Hey, that's the same as mine. So what's the music playing in the background now? Can you
This
hear it?
is Still by a guy named CRNKN. He's a really amazing producer. Does mostly like trap, but he's recently ventured into the deep house realm. And I listened to a lot of deep house like when I was a kid. That was always kind of stuff that you heard on the radio. So I'm really glad it's making a comeback. So actually this song just came out last week and I've been like playing it nonstop. Like I'm practically playing it out because it's just ridiculously good.
Cool.
You know
Well,
what? Let's
give it a
enjoy
listen.
it. Yeah. KX 935 Laguna Limelight. hot track. Tell
And
us
we
a little
love
bit
those
more about that,
female
Maddie.
vocals.
So good. Yeah, that's Janine Ayako. Obviously, she's like a really known R&B hip hop vocalist from Compton or from the south of LA. But she's
Ooh.
done that original track is man, I don't remember the actual. I think it's called The Worst. That's like where the vocals come from. It's one of her like most known songs right now.
Oh,
So yeah, that's where he took that from.
very cool, man.
Yes.
Let's get into this next one. And we have Massive.
Yes, Rossella Blinded from Italy.
Ooh.
Shout out to her from Italy, one of my amazing artists that's been tearing it up out in Italy. She's doing great things.
Very nice, very nice. And if anyone out there wants to give us a little shout out, call us at 949-715-5936 here on KX935 Laguna Limelight FM.
Seven time all down.
All right. And that was from Italy, my
Yeah.
friends. Italy.
Shout out to Italy. Rossella Blinded.
Nice.
Loving those bongos.
Tearing it up in Italy, man. I'm very, 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 very proud of that girl. Very proud of her.
Now, is she on your record label?
She is, yes.
How long has she been on your label?
We've been together since February. The album just came out in May, or the EP, and since then she's been pretty much on tour, playing some of the bigger festivals out in Italy. She's opened up for like Datsik and
Oh, nice.
Zed's Dead,
Yeah.
Netsky, Nervo. I mean, she is just. I'm proud of her. Like, she just, scored a really printed magazine review, and it was a very good review. So that was big for, us and as a whole. And she's currently working on a record right now, like getting ready to put something else out. So
Very nice.
Yeah.
And what do we have here?
this is my remix of one of my favorite indie emo artists called Copeland. The song's called Finally Set Free off their album Beneath Medicine Tree. This is also on the Punko's EDM record. And this is one of my favorites, and trying to transform it and remix it was quite a challenge. But it worked out because somehow the singer of Copeland was able to listen to it And
Very
he
nice.
messaged me personally and was like, "This is one of the best remixes I've ever heard on a Copeland song." So
Let's listen to it here
Yeah.
on Laguna Limelight, KX935.
Teaching us how much more we can take, reminding us how far we've come. Let the pain burn away from our hearts. We have time to start all over. Feel the pain, teaching us how much more we can take, reminding us how far we've gone. Let the pain burn away from our hearts. We have time to start all over again. Feel the pain, teaching us how much more we can take, reminding us how far we've come. Let the pain burn away from our hearts. We have time to start all over again. Let the teaching us how much more we can take, reminding us how far we've come. Let the pain burn away from our hearts. We have time to start all over. If you would show your love down here, and make our hearts as perfect as new. Oh, if you would show your love down here, promise I'll reflect it right back at you. Oh, I promise I'll reflect it right back at you. Oh, I promise we'll reflect it right back at you.
Matphilly in the studio playing some of his favorite tracks off his own
Matphilly.
record label.
yes,
Next visit, we're going to say Matt Philly live. How
Yeah,
about
that's the second hour. Matt is actually going to play. We didn't mention it before, but Matt is actually going to play for an hour, right? You're going to mix for us.
I'm gonna try. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that
Ooh,
goes.
and you have a nice shiny S2 over there by
Yes.
Tractor Native Instruments.
Very beautiful
nice.
Tractor S2, matching LCDs.
And for those of you who are listening online, you can give us a call. Well, anyone that's listening in general can give us a call on 949-715-5936 if you have a question for Matt. I've got a couple of questions regarding your record label,
Yes,
All Hype, all the Hype
Hype,
Records.
yes.
Started, when did you start that?
We launched in January, and we've currently have 12 releases, with a bunch on the way, ready to go.
So 12 releases or 12 artists?
12 releases.
Okay, and how many artists would that be like?
I think we're like at about 13 to 14 right now.
Okay, so some of your artists haven't released anything yet.
Yeah, there's a couple that are currently in the works, or they already have everything ready. We're just planning the release date. So.
And now, do you do like tons of research and you approach artists, or word gets out that you've got a record label and they approach you?
In the beginning, it was like I told all my friends that I really appreciate musically, like more of my friends that are the underdogs in the music world. And I
Right.
said, I'm starting this label. We need to put stuff out. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. And I said, okay. And so we started doing it. And then as things were growing, I was getting demos, or I was having friends, have other friends hit me up. And that's how I ended up finding other people. Everyone kind of helps, like in the A&R department. They always try to shoot me stuff that they think would be really awesome. And then I kind of just, when I crate dig for music on
Yeah.
SoundCloud or
Right.
whatever.
That's the best way, man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we've
This has
found
been here
some-
the entire time.
We've
Yeah.
found some great artists that way that
Oh
we play
yeah,
on the show.
it's amazing some of the stuff you can find, because there's so many artists, and people are so close-minded, which is really sad that they don't like support local artists as much as they should. They're more worried about like the Hardwells and the
Yeah,
Armin van
exactly.
Buren's, and although they're amazing talented people, there's people that are underneath their nose that it doesn't cost $40 to $60 to go see them at the
Yeah.
at a venue, when you can go pay $10 to go see these other people. So
Can I share a story? This
Please-
happened
please
last
do.
night. So China Woman, they're a local band from Santa Ana, and they sent me some of their albums through the mail. Love it.
Vinyl CDs?
CDs, new material. And I went out to Copper Door in Santa Ana last night to
Which is
support
a
some drum and bass.
nightclub?
It's a bar. I used to call it Copper Bottom, Copper Door. So drum and bass at night. While walking to the bar, turning the corner opposite of the street, and I was on China Woman, the band. I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
what? I'm like, Ricky!
No way.
It was great, man. It was so cool to see the band just turn corner.
that's awesome.
So wait, you
Something
didn't
out
go
of
to
a
you didn't go
movie.
to Focus then?
It's really nice. No, I couldn't.
I thought that was your regular Tuesday night.
Needed some drum
Haunt.
and bass. But yeah, this track right here, it tells us a little bit about this track labeled MK Ultra.
Yes, this is MK Ultra, which is the next release on the label by Justin Edge. Shout out to Justin. He's originally from Ventura, now resides out here in Los Angeles, and he's a really great producer. We linked up through a friend of mine, T-Rex, who's another artist on my label, and I talk to him pretty much all the time, and he had he just had posted some stuff at one point, and I remember just being like, dude, we gotta work together. Like, let me put something out. And this track was actually one of the ones that I was like, you gotta let me have this.
Nice.
And it took some convincing, but he eventually gave in, and I'm glad, because he's a great artist, and I really see him doing some amazing stuff real soon.
Awesome.
As I do everyone on the label. So
Let's enjoy the last about roughly a minute and 30 seconds, and then we'll get into the next track.
all right.
That one's a bit of a banger.
Yeah.
You love bangers.
I love banging. Oh wait, what are we talking about?
we're talking about a multitude level of
Jessica's
things.
going all red over there. Sorry. That's
Yeah.
just the way I am.
Shout out to Justin Edge, who is currently raging in UC Irvine right now, listening to this. So
Yeah, I
Very
noticed,
cool.
I noticed your
Thanks
phone's
for the
going
support.
crazy.
yes, he's probably one of the only people that can actually hear the FM airwaves instead of tuning in online. So
Oh yeah.
at least from who I know.
And what do we have here coming in?
Yes, this is Reach Out from my boy from Chicago, Spacerace. This is another EP that I have out for free on the label. I'm not very biased on the stuff I put out because I like everything, but this is by far the most underrated EP ever. And I mean that because it's
true.
It's good from start to finish. Like when I first heard it, I was just blown away.
It's going to take me on a journey because it's about 7
Yeah.
minutes. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
Here on KX935 Laguna Limelight. You've been talking with matphilly.
LA.
That is a hot track, my man. I'm so glad you brought that.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
I love those. I don't know if anyone else heard it, the sirens. It
Yeah.
had me
I heard
looking
lots of stuff
across
in the
my
background.
back and shoulder.
Yeah, shout out to Luke Coleman, man. His next EP is going to be unreal. We actually cut some of the songs so we can fit 2 EPs out. And some of the other songs were other songs I was just like, yeah, we got to put them out. So I'm excited.
We're talking to matphilly in studio on KX 935, Laguna's only FM radio station. Let's talk a little bit about your E EP.
Yeah. It's called A New Version of Me. I've been working on it. Well, I worked on it, I should say, because it's out. I started working on it in January. I ended in April, and then I sent it to Paul Miner. Well, I went to Paul Miner's studio. He's a guitar player from Death by Stereo, to master it. So that was awesome.
Okay.
And then, I just, it's a really different side of anything I've ever produced. Like, my producing has shifted a lot since any of the remixes and stuff I did prior. And I really try to put a lot into it. Last year, I dealt with a lot of personal stuff. I went through a lot of personal issues. And now I'm back and I'm like, more focused and more driven, that I wanted to, put that in my music and kind of give all my friends and family a reassurance that, like, I'm back.
You're on your way back.
Yeah, basically, because, I had toured a lot. I was always making music, and then I kind of slipped off the last, couple of years. And, I just was, my mind wasn't in the right place for a while, so I had to kind of give everyone reassurance, like, don't worry, dude, I'm working really hard. And I literally locked myself in my apartment for 4 months and just worked, and I worked, and I worked, and I worked. And, my artist Dark Stars is on it. My other artist DJ Rodriguez. Shout outs to my boy Steve. We've been friends forever. They contributed to the track. Steve rapped on it, and Dark Stars and I collabed on one of the tracks. And I guess it's a great introduction to show everyone, like, I'm here again, and I promise I'm not gonna fall off the wagon. And so, yeah.
So if somebody wanted to purchase the EP, where would they go for that?
You can go to Beatport. That's where it's currently at.
Oh, it's on Beatport. Nice.
Yes. It's actually charting, which is really amazing. So
And would they search for A New Version of Me, the title, or would they search for matphilly? How would they search?
You can search matphilly, all the hype records. I'm sure you can search A New Version of Me, but matphilly, which is MATPHILLY, and it's all one word. People tend to space it out or put 2 T's. So.
Right.
Matphilly.
Yeah. It's like
Matphilly.
matphilly, yeah.
And you'll be playing some of those tracks in your mix later on tonight?
Yes, I'll be playing 3 of them.
Perfect.
Excellent.
And what are we listening to in the
Yeah,
background?
let's enjoy this track.
What is it?
Introid.
Introid. This is T-Rex and Britton. Shout outs to T-Rex. Shout out to Britton. This is another future release coming
Wait, he
out.
knows T-Rex's name has already been taken, right?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, this is some techno, so if you're into techno.
Oh, you've been listening to the show then, my friend.
Oh, yes.
I love techno. Let's get into it. KX935, Laguna Limelight. there you have it. That was Introid. Some techno.
Yes, good old techno, man.
It almost
Love
sounded like
the
two
techno.
separate tracks there because it switched, and right at the end, it was like, whoa, where's that going?
Switch up.
It's kind of weird
Ooh.
right at the end there, wasn't
Yeah.
And we're just saying it sounded like a Green Velvet balloons.
That was a great
it?
track.
I don't know that
Or
trick.
helium balloons. I don't.
Why don't you
terrible
sing me a
track
few
names.
bars?
I can't. That's part of the lyrics. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, you're in the mix with us on Laguna Limelight with matphilly from
Yo,
LA.
hello.
LA.
Shout out to everyone that's listening. Shout out to my boy Henry who's listening. Henry's been a big part of my life recently, so I got to give that dude big ups.
Actually, I want to say thank you to Project Mayhem for actually introducing us to you.
Yes,
and
Project
getting you
Mayhem,
on
good,
the air.
good dudes.
Give it up for them.
I'm sure they're
They're
listening.
doing an event this weekend, I think, or next
I
weekend.
know they did one last
They're playing
weekend
like-
Renee.
for
Yeah, they
Project
play
Mayhem.
they play every week, man.
Air
They're
Semprex.
tearing it up. So
Man,
it's good to see
yeah.
those guys doing some awesome stuff.
It's great. I think and Edwin too.
Edwin
I think-
is doing
I
something.
can't
Yeah,
remember.
he's actually their business is actually getting quite big now. The Electric Gem, that's him and Clive Farrington, correct?
Gem in a box.
Clive Farrington's coming in 2 weeks.
He's coming again. Now this track right here, matphilly. What do we have?
This is Apollo Creed by one of my old buddies, Neck Feathers. He does more of the electronic side of hip hop, like Flying Lotus, Noja Thing. He's very ambient, and he's actually helped me in my production for the EP. Like, I'd always send him tunes when I was working on him, and he gave me like a lot of good insight. Like, oh, it'd be good if you use some of this and some of that, and it was a big help. Him and a couple other people helped me out when I was writing this to just give it a broader sound.
I like that pitch bend.
Yeah, it's great. This actually comes out in 2 weeks. 2
Ooh,
weeks.
just a little teaser.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little-
So
An
Little
exclusive.
yes, it's really good. We'll have one of. I probably have this song up on YouTube, so you guys can check it out later.
What's the YouTube channel?
YouTube.com/allthehyperecords. You can stream pretty much anything recent and all the guest mixes that I put for our mixtape series. So,
Nice.
Yeah, there's about
Perfect.
8. We do one a month. So
Excellent, excellent. And that was Apollo Creed. Next up,
Well, that was a short one, huh?
yes, very very short.
it was just a little kiss,
was it like,
man.
Was it? Oh, it was just a preview, or was that the whole
No,
track?
that was actually the whole track.
So it was like
Oh.
two. It was
Oh, I
like
thought
2
just
minute
a
track.
kiss.
Yeah, he's
was
got.
a
I promise that there's more tracks and they're a
one-time
little
deal.
bit longer. So
It's quality, not quantity, right?
pretty much, he put a lot of work into it. So
Exactly. Because like you're telling me, you're listening to a track that we played tonight since February.
yeah,
Because it's that good. I
Yeah.
do the same. I do the same, man. Do
When,
you do
like,
the
you-
same.
I do, but then don't you get like afraid that you're going to burn it out in the end?
Never.
You know, also like that one day comes on, you're like, oh man, I'm not going to listen to that.
I don't know.
anymore.
I've grown to like burn out songs all the time, like growing up, and I still do now. But I always notice that when I work on stuff or like I listen to other stuff, when there's so many tracks, I mean, there's people that do like up to 100 and something tracks in just one song.
Yeah.
That like you have to hear it so much before you ever realize that like there's actually like this little sound here at one
know-
point and this and that. Like then you're like, wait, I've heard this song for like 6 months straight, and now I'm finally hearing this noise.
Exactly.
Like so.
You know, I can totally agree with you because I always threatened to like make a mashup and never actually got around to doing it, right, Scott? Well, the last couple of days.
What are you looking at me?
No, I'm like, I always threaten to do it, but I never do it. No, I
Blame
never
it on
do
the
it.
white guy.
Last couple of days, got out the Ableton 8, trying to start. Well, I'm actually remixing a Grace Jones track.
Oh.
And it's true what you say. I'm kind of snipping it all apart, putting it into different tracks and, moving it all around. And it's true what you say. Those little fine sounds
Yeah.
that you never
Tweaking
realized they
little-
were there. But once you hear it over and over and over again, you can go, oh, you know what? I'm just going to snip that little part out, put it down here, move it across,
Yeah.
tweak it a little bit. It works.
There's like so many subliminal messages in songs that you'll never know unless like someone said something, like the producer itself. Like it'll be some funny joke or whatever.
Right.
And then they say it, and then you're like, oh, now I hear it. Like, Dillon Francis is very notorious for doing those in the songs. He'll make some like crude joke in like some of his songs, and then he'll tell people, and then you're like, oh, I've been listening to this song for like years, and now I understand.
But my music is serious. It's always serious.
As serious
Okay.
as it can
Moody.
be.
Scott's is moody.
I'm serious.
I try to be serious, but it doesn't work because I'm too punk rock for that.
And this track, man, is just so soothing.
Oh yeah.
It's exhale.
Shout out to Husky, my boy Tito, man. He's I don't know. He put out this EP. It's actually we're in the mixing and mastering process on this full length. And this is an EP you can pick up on the Bandcamp for free. And he's just all of a sudden blowing up. Like, people are recognizing who he is, and they're loving this EP, and I've loved it. And I've been really big on him. I've really been that father pressure sports guy, you know, like if you ever had a dad that like pushed you when you play sports. I kind of do that to him. So I'm sorry, Tito, if I ever like hurt your feelings.
What if you didn't have a dad?
Oh,
just kidding.
Yeah, that's
just
messed
kidding.
up.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, see his face. He's like, oh man.
I was like, oh man,
I said the wrong thing
don't do
there.
that. No.
Tough luck.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But he's blowing up right now. He's actually the highest downloaded album or EP for the label. So big ups to him. And his LP is going to be coming out probably towards the end of the year. And man, I've been bumping it, like just the little mix downs and stuff, and it's really, really good. So
Very
big ups,
nice.
Tito, man.
And here we have Hide and Seek.
Yes, this is
Imogen Heap.
Yes, Imogen Heap. This is one of the artists I just announced today. My good friend Miss Haze out from San Francisco. She's a great drum and bass producer, DJ, and MC. She's actually one of the first people that supported me in San Francisco, and she's killing it over there. She just finished playing with Andy C, which is, if you know who Andy C is, he's one of the most notorious, well-known drum and bass producers.
I might have a vinyl record of his,
Oh,
but I don't
man.
follow drum and bass that much.
You know,
Not me either.
I don't.
But I love it. I love
yeah,
dancing to
you know
it.
what's
Just,
funny?
Throwing my arms all over.
Yeah, like in high school, I went to drum and bass shows like with my friends. My friend's brother was like a DJ for drum and bass, and he used to sneak us into shows because we were still in high school. Like, we used to go to like the Smell in LA, which is like this. It's literally called
Smell.
It's literally called the Smell because bums peed all over like the whole area in there. So it smells
The
like
place
legit
stinks.
smells.
So it keeps the
yeah.
bugs out, huh?
But
That's what
I
you're
would
telling
say
me.
it attracts
Yeah.
the bugs.
And I've been listening to drum and bass for a long time, but I couldn't tell you any artist from back in the day because I just listened. I wasn't like, oh, who's this, who's that. I just was like, oh, this is dope. I like this, you know?
Yeah.
So
Do you know Concord Dawn, Morning Light?
I bet you I do. I just don't know it by name, which is really bad. I need to brush back up on my drum and bass. So
When I was learning to beat match with turntables, my friend was a drum and bass DJ, and he gave me one of those records.
Oh,
Love
really?
it. Yeah, it's a great tune.
yeah, my stepmom's side of the family is like huge turntable DJs, like old school. Shout out to my Uncle Marty, my Uncle Johnny, and my Uncle Andrew. They show what DJing is compared to now. Like, I wish I can be on that level in vinyl.
Can you mix with turntables?
I have. I don't know. Like,
what were
I guess
the first plastics you ever touched?
the first.
Yeah.
I did Techniques because of my uncles. I mean, they all had Techniques. So
Which records?
man, I couldn't even tell you if when I first ever touched like vinyl, and this is not even like actually DJing because I just started in 2011, but like back when I was a kid and I messed with them, it was just old like techno stuff, like
Oh, cool.
like old house stuff that my uncles and them used to play.
No way. So they're like deeply
Oh,
rooted
yeah.
in electronic music.
Yeah, like they've
That's
been doing
awesome.
it. They've been doing it for such a long time now. So, I mean, I used to break dance when I was a kid, so I used to listen to like Under Construction Records stuff.
Can you do the windmill?
I used to.
Man, I've
think I'm-
always wanted to do that.
I think I'm too fat
Maybe
to
I'll
do
give you a
things like
lesson
that
later
now.
on.
I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
My first records were AC/DC, Big Balls,
Really?
and then the Beatles, Yellow Submarine.
My first record was Bon Jovi's Slippery and Wet, and that was actually my second concert I went to.
No way.
My first actually was Richard Marx, believe it or not.
How old were you?
Oh man, I was like 2 years old. Yeah, my parents.
Do you remember back when you were 2 years old?
I remember the Bon Jovi concert. I don't remember the Richard Marx one, but I remember the Bon Jovi one. Like, he came out of the high rise and like, I don't know. I was like a big Bon Jovi fan when I was a kid. Like, I sang every song, and I
Very
still to this
cool.
day when I hear it, like when you hear it at the bar, it's like Living on a Prayer is like something you always hear. So I always sing it. Shout out to my dad, big Bon Jovi fan. So
Very cool. All right, let's listen to the rest of this nice mix here on KX935 Laguna Limelight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back and resetting the decks. And a few announcements from the Ruckus.
That's right. Well, we've got one announcement. KX935 is now signed up with Amazon Smile. What's Amazon Smile? Amazon Smile is an automatic way to support your favorite charitable organization every time you shop at no cost to you. For those who add KX935 as a charity they support through smile.amazon.com, 0.5%, that's half a percent,
You
right?
always stop here.
I know, but
0.5, my man.
It's just the way this is written, it just doesn't read right. 0.5 is half a percent, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Why don't they just put down here half a percent?
We're using the metric system over here, Steve.
Okay. Point half a percent. Anyway, half a
we
percent of
apologize
your-
on the behalf of the U.S.
That's
for that.
right. Okay, so half a percent of your total purchase will go directly to the radio station, KX935 FM, Laguna's only FM radio station.
And they have to find what?
What?
KX radio or
No, KX93.5.
just
That's
double
all you need to do.
You have to stop thinking.
Laguna Radio Inc. is
What?
the name you have to search for.
It says nothing about Laguna Radio Inc. on
Last
here.
sentence, maybe?
I'm not going to admit it now, am I?
Well,
In front
we
of
gotta
all
let
these
everyone
people.
know the right information.
What's in the background?
Yeah, what is this
That's it,
track?
I quit.
This is Mental Liberation by my recent signees, the Gurus. They just put a single out called X on Pop Gang. So if you see, I can go like listen to it on SoundCloud and stuff.
It's Poppy.
Yeah, this is I don't have their EP currently on me. It's actually finishing up in the mastering stages, but I'm hoping to get it out in like September or October. So be on the lookout for the Gurus. Shouts to Justin and Joe. And then they'll have a remix for a guy named Genosis. Sorry if I messed that up, but it's a great remix.
She's screaming at the radio. It's not that.
Yeah.
No, what are you saying?
Yeah, I know, right?
Right, he's saying it wrong.
My bad, so just don't hate on me. But yeah, he's got a remix on there that's really awesome. I've already heard the EP before the mastering, so it's really good.
Awesome.
If you're into like techno, they do some like tech house as well, some indie dance, new disco. So keep on the lookout for them. They're dudes from Riverside, IE, now living in LA and making stuff happen.
Very nice. Fall into the groove here on KX935 Laguna Limelight.
To find out what life is about. The most ordinary sights and sounds. Smell. The texture of shadows on the floor in front of you. When you don't name things any longer, you start seeing them. The world of color is infinite, as is the world of sound. The world of color is infinite, as is the world of sound. The world of color is infinite, as is the world of sound. You have to stop thinking to find out what life is about. You have to stop thinking to find out what life is about. You have to stop thinking to find out what life is about.
matphilly in studio.
Yes.
Thanks for bringing in those tracks. We've got one more track left to play, and then you're going to play a set for us for about an hour, which is very cool.
Yes.
Tell us about the last track that you picked for us.
Oh man, this song is by these guys called HOWLS, HOWLS.
Like a wolf?
Yeah, I've actually had the track for quite some time. I think I've had it since like December, but they haven't like really put anything out. But man, this song is just super good. Like it's very chill, trap house-ish. I don't know. It's good.
Let's feel it out.
Yeah.
And then we'll
It's got
follow
some
it up
cool
with your
like
set.
what are those Jamaican drums? Those steel
drums.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
So
I was just listening to a song with those recently, and I'm like, man, I love the steel drums.
yeah,
love them.
This is another one I've been playing like nonstop since. So
I used to play saxophone, and I want to get back into playing so I can record it and just twist it up, man, and cut it and drop it.
I played baritone for like one day, and then I joined the drum line because I couldn't do it anymore. Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. KX935, Laguna Limelight. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, here on Laguna Limelight. And now we're going to get busy with matphilly
doing his thing.
And let's get into it. It's going to be a little bit of trap, dubstep, drum and bass, and electro house.
Throw it all in there. We don't care.
It's whatever I feel like playing is what's going to happen. So let's have fun.
Just to make sure I can do it any way that you want it. I can do it any way that you want it. Oh, I can do it any way that you want it. I can do it any way that you want it. Talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I ain't with it.
You can hold on if you want to, but you know I'm gonna let you go. Ain't nobody there to talk to, nobody's at home in this heart, my dear. If only you could see the bright side of waking up and being alone. If only you could see the future is all yours now. 'Cause I know I'll be high without you now. Keeping up with life somehow. You'll be lighter without me, girl. Feeling alright somehow. I'll be high without you now. Keeping up with life.
Live on Laguna Limelight FM radio, matphilly from LA, baby. The hottest DJ producer in LA.
Throwing in a
I'm
bit
teasing.
throwing in a bit of duck sauce there. Chromeo, some Dillon Francis. Also some Bucketheads and Skrillex.
Yeah.
All down on the list. Going
shout out
fast
to
and
Skrillex,
furious.
man. Shout out to Skrillex. I wish we still kept in contact because we used to play in bands, different bands, and
Seriously?
talk. Yeah, he used to be in From First to Last, and we used to kind of talk. So
Yeah.
but he's doing amazing things. And
Reach out, man. Reach out.
He's
Yeah.
doing his thing.
Sonny Moore, if you hear me, let's hang out again, buddy. You probably don't remember me, but that's good enough. Just let's hang out.
We're digging it here on Laguna Limelight FM radio. matphilly live in the mix. Let's get back into it. KX935, baby. Matphilly, sweating over there.
Yo.
Sweat perspirating.
Yeah, I'm a little beast, so yeah, I sweat a little bit.
I'm a little nasty beast. Like Tales from the Crypt.
I'm a sexy beast.
You should remix that or something. I don't know.
I know, right?
Jessica's like, what the hell's going on with that guy over there? He's like
Yes.
singing, he's laughing, he's screaming.
Did you guys ever see that movie Creep Show?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
I
sounds
think
familiar.
so, yeah.
So good. What's it?
It's
Leslie,
not Stephen King,
Leslie
wasn't it?
Nielsen had like a short story in it. Probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oof. I was just watching Need for Speed. Really good movie.
Is it really?
Very dramatic.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Don't hate. Don't judge me. Jeez, Matphilly.
Too late.
I'm kidding.
I don't know,
Everyone's judged
I've never
you.
seen it, so
I dig it. I dig racing.
I guess I'd rather you see that than see Battleship, because that doesn't make any sense. I mean, let's be
Yes.
realistic. How do you make a movie out of a board game?
Yeah,
I mean,
that didn't work.
If that's the case, they should have made something with Hungry
I
Hippos.
was trying to watch Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson.
Is it good?
The music is really good, but it's dark and it's analog synths and stuff like that.
Really?
But I just can't stand looking at her in a van driving around town for an hour and a half or whatever.
Oh.
It's weird.
I just saw this documentary last night called The Imposter. It's about this kid who secretly got into the U.S. claiming to be another kid from Texas who was missing for years. And he had an accident and everything, but his family took him in thinking it was him. And then
No way.
finally they found out that it really, the people detectives and stuff found out who he was. And so they arrested him. They put him in prison for 6 years and they deported him. It was a crazy documentary.
Based on a true story?
Yes.
Oh, a documentary. Yeah. I missed that part. Sorry. Awesome. All right, let's get back into it. Stevie.
I'm here. Keep going. You're doing okay.
All right, let's get
I'll give
back
you a
into
7 out of
it
10 so far.
on KX935 Laguna Limelight in the mix with Matphilly.
Many types of animals are used in the various...
Guess who's back, Guess who's back, Coming at the place, man, you know where you're retainer. All of the crew better jump up, Seboya. Some of them are scream and some of them are holler. We get hot a long time, we get warm. We fat, bad, bitty, bad, drown, we born. When mother twins come, them up, we ring the alarm. When this one come in like a desert storm, down.
Yet 1,000 miles from the Earth, a rocket would need this much power. It would take far more than a human lifetime. The space station might look something like this. Yet 1,000 miles from the Earth, a rocket would need this much power. This much power. This much power. This much power. This much power.
30 years, I'll probably still be here. Still strong. When you see me holler when I'm about 90 years old, I'm a shout, I'm still here. I'm still.
Ooh, Matt Philly destroying me over here, man.
Killing it.
Thank
Really
you.
enjoying it.
Well, it's probably a good time to talk about King of the Beach as we're on the beach. Every day, didn't even know this, but it's apparently every day, 4 o'clock Wednesdays. Actually, 4 o'clock weekdays, that's every day. Listen to 2 new songs from 2 different bands. Vote for your favorite song on kx935.com/King of the Beach. And then eventually we'll choose an ultimate champion and crown the new artist or band King of the Beach. So do that every day, 4 o'clock.
Very cool, very cool. Matt Philly, do you have time to talk?
Yes, I do.
All right, tell us a little bit about this mix.
It's a bunch of stuff that I really like, and a lot of people that I really admire as producers. So, yeah, I mean, there's a mix of everything. So
You're a big Dillon Francis fan, I can see that.
yes, big Dillon Francis fan.
We're going to let him get back into it here on KX935, Laguna Limelight. Matt Philly in the mix.
When I enter the building. Sounds go off when I enter the building. When I enter the
HOWLS. The HOWLS. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've been in the mix with matphilly. matphilly, how you feeling, man?
I'm great. Thanks for everyone on the online and on the radio station for checking this out, checking me out, and checking out the guys here.
Support everyone. Yeah.
Yes, you guys put on an amazing show, so I hope everyone continues to support you guys locally.
We just opened the doors
that.
and turned the lights on. You're the show, man.
Oh no, not even.
That's right. If you mess up, then we just blame you.
Speaking
we don't
of
take
shows,
any of the blame.
Speaking of shows, 725 in LA, ladies and gentlemen.
Los Angeles.
Colette, he's performing at Create 7, believe it or not. And then what do we have here? August coming up already. August, man. August 1st, San Francisco. Ruby Sky. He'll be there also performing. And what's this? Lost in Moment in Amsterdam, 7/20/14.
Yeah, we'll just jump on the jet and nip out there, shall we?
On the G10. Is it G10 now or
G6,
still
isn't it?
I thought G6 was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Well, I got
I
an
don't
old
know.
plane. I can't
Can't
afford a
keep
new
up.
one. Not on this salary.
And James Zabila. You know James Zabila, yeah?
Yes.
Oh,
Not
man.
personally.
That guy, he can just perform with anything electronic for a DJ set. 8/16, Born Electric returns to us on the 16th of August. Don't forget, people, let's get back into the mix with matphilly on KX935 Laguna Limelight.
the perfect time to end the show. Matt Philly, we appreciate you mixing, sir.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful set. Can we get a set list when you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, just email it to us. We'll be good.
Yeah, sure.
So that's the final wrap. Tell everyone how we can reach you. How you have a SoundCloud page, all that good stuff.
Yeah, soundcloud.com/MattPhilly, Instagram.com/MattPhilly, Facebook.com/MattPhilly. You can check out All the Hype Records at allthehype.net, Facebook /All the Hype Records, SoundCloud /All the Hype Records, Twitter /All the Hype Recs.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it all down. That's pretty good.
So check us out, man. Support all the artists and support your local scene. We need you more than you actually believe.
That's right. Go to these local shows, see these up and coming artists, and say you've seen them first before they get big.
Exactly.
That's what this show's all about. Getting people like you and the people that you represent on the show.
New
We really
flavors.
appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I mean, it works really well for us, doesn't it?
We appreciate it as local artists as well, because
That's
it's
it,
tough
man.
for
That's what this local radio is all about. We're not governed by any like serious major corporation. It's all family owned.
Keep it punk rock, man. Keep it DIY. That's how I've always known.
DIY, baby. Absolutely.
And Scott, tell people how they can get hold of us.
You can reach us at info@ocprivilege.com. OCPRIVILEGE.com. Believe it or not, if you Google search it, everything's going to pop up, such as Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, the whole nine. And for those that need DJ equipment repair, repair-djgear.com. Check it out if you feel like it.
So the final track of the evening is what?
It's Bad Dreams by Vendetta, yeah. It's an EP that just came out not that long ago. I've been a big fan of the EP. Very chill, very housey, trappy, a little cool. Yeah.
It's got that groove to it.
Very much.
That's a little bit of soul.
Yeah, it reminds me of old like 90s house where they really like use their pianos, like grand pianos. We don't get to hear that as much like I wish, but it's there here and there. And
Do you jam on the keys every so often?
I did when I was a kid. I played a lot because my dad did. Now I'm okay. I mean, I couldn't tell you a chord to save my life, but I could probably play it.
Just more buried in the software.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I play some chords here and there, but it's like it takes a while before I actually get like a rhythm.
Yeah. You know what I do, man? I play on old Wurlitzer. Just start to get a feel for it. 'Cause that's where the passion comes out when you're pounding something out, or you're shredding, or you're slamming drums, and then I'll record that in FL Studio, and then just chop it up, or just use a synth or something, a VST.
Oh yeah.
And then just digitize it and just process it and destroy it.
Yeah, my dad used to have he still does, has these super duper old like Akai, MIDI keyboards that have like sound cards, where it's almost like if you want like a specific sound, it's literally in like these sound cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the M1 has those sound cards that you just
like
slot into.
Yeah, it's like a little. It looks like a little game cartridge.
Yeah,
almost.
exactly. Yeah.
Are you talking about a floppy disk?
No, it's a cartridge.
It's like
Okay.
it looks like a Game Boy cartridge, but thinner.
Okay.
So,
yeah, it's on my M1. It's got like a slot. You just slam it in there.
Yeah.
All different cartridges. You can buy them.
I'm hoping that one day my dad would just like be like, all right, take all this stuff off my hands, and then I'll just have all this. He's got so much like old, like MIDI keyboards. And
Where do you live again?
Where do I live? I live in downtown.
Where's it?
Beautiful.
Downtown LA. You don't want to go down there, Scott. They'd eat you for dinner.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap it up. Unfortunately, Matt Philly, this has been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Shaking
thank
your
you guys
hand.
so
Look at
much.
that.
Man, appreciate
really
it. Come back and
appreciate
see us again.
Yes,
This has been great. All right, did we get everything out there?
We did. You're listening to KX 93.5, Laguna Limelight.
See ya, everyone.
Peace.